Welcome to Melissa Honey Speaks, where we chat about feminine magic, mindset, and manifesting. I'm your host and feminine magic guide, Melissa Honey. Welcome back. On today's episode of Melissa Honey Speaks, we'll be talking about acting as if. So, not so long ago, I posted a video that was pertaining to creating a journal entry that is your perfect day. So, the perfect day we talked about was writing a journal entry that would talk about the perfect day in your life after you've manifested all the things that you desire. So it's kind of like writing a story about the day that say everything that you are asking for is coming true on the same day. And how would that happen? How would you go to bed the night before? How would you wake up in the morning? And all those things. It's a journal entry. So you write it out, and after you write it out, what do you do next? So this is what you do next. This is when you start to act as if you're acting as if everything in that narrative or in that story that you wrote is true. So meaning that the night that you do the thing, so you go to bed feeling the way you feel, you wake up feeling the way you want to feel, you can imagine yourself driving in the car that you want, imagine going to the job that you have, and if you know that once you have the job that you want, how you would feel about that, then maybe you would go to your current job if you don't have that job yet and feel the way you would feel. You'll act as if you're working the job that you love and that you enjoy. You act as if you have the time freedom. You act as if you do other things. So you dress the way, you talk the way, you stay in the energy of. So acting as if it's definitely about being in the energy of satisfaction, being in the energy of joy, in the energy of happiness, anticipation, all the things that you would feel when the things that you want come into fruition. How would you feel? Acting as if is putting on a show, showing the universe that you believe that these things can happen for you, that you know. Not that you just believe, because we want to get from a point of just believing that it's possible to knowing that you have those things, because we know that with the law of attraction, once we ask, we receive. So if we're asking for a new car, we know that we've received it in essence. So we received it, then we're going to act as if. We're going to drive our car, we're going to take care of our car, even though it's not the actual car yet. But we do know that we've manifested the car because you ask and you receive. So acting as if is really just about showing up as the person that you want to be, showing up as the employee that you want to be for the job that you want to have. So maybe you don't like your job now, but you could act like you like your job. So you could do all the things that you would do if you liked your job. That's probably kind of tough, but that's part of acting as if. It's about saying, the things that I want are coming to me. The things that I want are here. The happiness is here, because the universe can't give you something if you're not accepting the fact that you've asked for it and it's been given to you. So if you're asking for a raise, or you're asking for a certain kind of lifestyle, you have to pretend. You have to pretend and pretend until it comes to you. So you're pretending, and you're acting as if the things that you want are really here right now. So you're acting in that energy. So if you stay in that energy, you'll see that all of a sudden those things begin to manifest. So you've written your narrative, or you've written your journal entry about how you want your day to be. You can't just write it and leave it. You have to actually start to do the things and pretend and imagine that you are living the life that you want. And acting as if is about imagination. It's about visualization. It's about accepting the fact that I am where I am. I am happy. I am joyful. I am all the things that story that you've written makes you feel. So if it makes you feel a certain way, what can you do right now that makes you feel that way? What can you do? What are some things that you can do in life that makes you feel more happy, make you feel more joyful? It may not be the exact same things, but we're talking about just the energy. So if you could pretend, or if you could show up in the energy of joy, regardless of the situation, if you can show up in the energy of appreciation and passion and all those things anyway, regardless of what's going on, because it's never about the reality. Because we don't create in the past, we create right now. So what is it that you want to create right now? And those are the things that you've written in your story, in your journal entry about your perfect day. You created the perfect day. Now you have to begin to use that energy to bring forth the things that you want, as you're acting as if you have the car, acting as if you are happy, acting as if you are joyful, acting as if you live in the house that you want, acting as if you have the job that you desire. So acting as if is just about playtime. You just want to play with the ideas that you've written in your story about your perfect day, because your perfect day, once you have it, then what? Then you'll be happy, you'll be joyful, you'll be appreciative, you'll be all these things. But you can't expect those things to come without being in those places right now. So you have to be in those places right now, in the current, in the present tense right now, because they won't come if you're always looking for them to come. If you're always saying it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, they can never come, because they're always going to be just coming. So you want to be in the position right now of all the things you want to be, all in that energy right now, and not looking forward to come. Well, as soon as I get a new car, I'll be happier. As soon as I get a new house, I'll be more joyful. As soon as I get another job, then I'll do the best I can do. Do all those things in the present. Act as if you have that life that you want right now. And then you'll see how not only will your attitude change, not only will your manifestations come faster, but you'll feel better about the idea that you can manifest whatever you want to, because you are staying within the energy and you're changing your mindset around what you want. Your mindset was going to begin to attract and begin to change to, you are a happier person, a more appreciative person. All the things that you want to come to you, to bring you all those emotions that you want to feel, you're living them right now. So when you're living them right now, all of a sudden your manifestations begin to roll into you and you won't even know how to keep up. Thank you for joining me today.